Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The legend has it that only the true king can draw out the sword from the stone. And while the young man grasps the hilt, the fate of the entire kingdom has been written. And that's the beginning of our today's story, Knights of the Round Table. In today's presentation, I'll talk about two parts. First, some fun facts about the story, and then I'll go to the content. Let's begin with the fun fact. The story is actually made by different writers at different times. And the most famous version was in 15th century, wrote by Sir Thomas Malory, and become the story we know today. Then let's talk about character Merlin the Wizard. He was King Arthur's mentor. In the original story, he was a savage prophet. He would do prophecy and interacted with nature. However, the later version has portrayed him as a wise character that wear a long robe and holding magic staff. Then let's talk about the story. Long time ago, Merlin arrived at a castle high on a hill. There, the castle gate opened, and two women came out and carried a little baby. This baby was King Arthur. He's actually the king's son. Merlin took the baby to another castle deep in the forest. The castle's owner was also a knight called Sir Ector. Merlin told Ector to raise this baby as his own son, but he didn't tell Ector who the baby is. Ector didn't ask too much and agreed with that. Time flies really fast. 16 years have passed. Arthur became a strong and handsome boy. He really wanted to do some adventure, but he didn't have a chance. He also learned to become a knight with his older brother, Sir Kay. And one winter day, a stranger rode up to Ector's castle and told them there was a shining sword in a stone in London, with the words, "Whoever can draw the sword out was the King of England." All of them were excited and moved to London. Once they arrived to London, Arthur was excited and wanted to visit everywhere at once. There's a tournament at the churchyard on the New Year's Day, and it's about to begin. All the knights and lords there hope to draw out the sword to become the king, but unfortunately, no one did it. Just when the crowd about to leave, Arthur moved toward the stone. At first, he didn't believe he can draw out the sword. He was afraid that what if he fell? But he still tried. But guess what? Arthur slowly moved the sword out. Everyone was shocked. No one believed that an ordinary boy can draw the sword out. There was a silence, until someone shouted, "We found a new king!" What's Arthur's next step? We'll find out next time. Thank you for listening.